Welcome back to episode 29 of FTB Infinity Evolved. And yeah, as we welcome in the new year, and Happy New Year to everyone who's watching the video. It is the 1st of January as I'm recording this, so you'll probably see this on the 2nd. Hopefully the new year will be good for everyone. So we're getting rid of the end of 2015. Yeah, I think it's time I got some more of these seeds. And yeah, there's only one place to actually get them. How? They're not grown yet. There's only one place to actually get them, so let's head there, shall we? I want some ender pills. Give me 11 of them. I've gone down and looked at the portal, and it's going to need 11. So blaze powder. Going to need 11 of those as well. While those are coming back, I've upgraded to an ender pouch, going to this ender chest instead of my golden bag of holding. All of that is still in there, so I can grab it and put my other stuff in there if I want to. However, this just means I don't have to bother about reincarnation. I just need to make another ender pouch, which at this stage of the game is not too hard. So that's a lot easier, and it will let me store all my other sorts of stuff, like the stuff I won't need, while I'm over there in the end. Hasn't it come through yet? And you... In fact, do I have any Eyes of Ender already just to stop me from... No, it doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's just craft them up. And what I'm also going to take... Yeah, I'm going to take my portal gun. At least initially. So I can actually get a portal up back to my base. Now, I'm not sure, because the end does unload itself, whether that will persist once I come back, but yeah, that's just something I want to take into consideration. I don't think I'm going to need the hang glider. And again, Devnils can stay with me. I've swapped out my bolts. Those are my normal bolts that I use. These are the much higher damage ones, plus 4 attack damage, plus 21 attack damage. So I want to use those for the Ender Dragon, which I haven't fought yet. So let's go and have a look. Is there anything else new? Okay. Let's go and see how we do. Well, hopefully I won't die. We'll see. Where's the entrance? Not that one. Town. Couple more. Ah, yes, there it is. Ah, yeah, here it is. And I'd be happier if that wasn't actually lava. Just because I'm paranoid. No other reason whatsoever. Yeah, so I got the portal gun. And let's put in these and let's see what happens. And 1, 2, 3. And the portal to the end is open. Let's see how we do. Loading. Downloading terrain. Please give me a decent spawn. Yeah, so one of the first things I'm going to do is actually just fire a portal back. Oh, and it looks like I can't go into dimensional with the portal gun. So I'm going to have to kill the Ender Dragon. It's just going to have to happen. Here, Endy. There she is. Okay, let's go and find out if I can find her. There she is. Come on. Over here, please. Over where I know there's land. Okay, that's a quarter of its damage. Health. Oh, and it's dead. Yep. That works. 2 bolts. Where's the heart? And all the XP will drop down as well. Let's just get head down here. I should get many levels of XP by this. And shards and hearts. Uh-oh. One of them doesn't like me. Some more XP down here. and some draconium ore. I definitely want that, so I'm going to be coming back for that. And the heart's supposed to be up here as well, is it? There's the dragon egg. Can I just collect that? Who knows? I just need to make sure I get everything else, which I think I have. And there it is. Hopefully it's dropped down now. Yeah. So I also want to collect the dragon egg, which I can probably grab from my... where's my pickaxe? There we go. Oh. Okay. Fine. Never mind. Yeah, I think that's pretty much straightforward and successful, I think. So I'm very happy. Unfortunately, I can't get back by any other means than jumping in here. So let's just collect some ender lily seeds first, and then we can probably create a farm later on. I'm quite happy about that. Collect a few more. Oh, there's normally more than this around. Never mind. And of course, we can see that in the ender hives or whatever. Yeah. There's the. That's amethyst. I don't want amethyst. I want draconium. Ow. Just make sure that I've got more than what I brought in here. Ow. I believe later in the pack there is a way to resurrect the ender dragon, so I'm going to have to do that as well. Okay, yes, I've forgotten how to grab the ender dragon egg. There's the draconium ore. And we get more of these draconium dusts, which is very, very useful. So with that in mind, let's head back through. And yes, we see the usual stuff. I'm back at my spawn. Cool. Alright, fine. So, you know, you forget things. But it's mine anyway. Mine. All mine. And after dumping all that XP into a tank, there he goes. Well, that one level of XP. I can get it back by right-clicking on the open blocks tank like this, and then dump it back in if I need to, right next to my enchantment table, which is where I'm going to use it. I could have had an idea. Why don't we go and do something like that in our base, but not for me to dump XP, for us to just get XP in general. And also, while we're at it, some mob essence. Mob essence is kind of the equivalent of XP, but for spawning mobs, which is what I'm going to do soon. So I've got 2 drums set up, just like the experience drum that you just saw. They are very simple recipes. Just a cauldron, a couple of pressure plates, and some steel in this pack. It's usually iron, I think. There is a much larger version called a bedrockium drum, but bedrockium requires mox, which requires 3 plutonium, which requires 9, the equivalent of 9 fuel rods. So 27 fuel rods before you can get enough for a bedrockium ingot, and you need 6 ingots. So yeah, you may want to think about just having reactors just running for the sake of it at some point. Anyway, 2 drums. These are going to be buffers. I'm going to put ender tanks underneath them eventually. What I'm going to use the more essence, that is, and the liquid XP. Regular temperate fluid duct going to, this one is going underneath and to the bottom of a drain. Sorry, not a drain, a sewer. MFR item, again, not too hard to make. There we go. Everything you've seen before, including the pneumatic servo. And then there's a harvester, because this is the other method of getting berries. Got into the commenters, I normally use this method, but MFR harvester should do it just fine. And by the way, yeah, that's working fine. So I could link that out to the system now, and that would just slowly increase my iron intake. So underneath here, all I should have to do now, this is a vacuum hopper, by the way, and just as a note, go to this one, not this one, the XP output, and then hook that up to the back like that. And there's some of my stuff that is dragged in anyway. So what should happen is the MFR harvester should harvest these once they get full, like that one. It should then spit these at the back, which should either hit the sewer, or get pulled into the vacuum hopper. Again, what's going to happen is that once one of these two things are full, the other one will just pull in everything until that's full. So something I'm going to keep an eye on. The other way of doing it, if you want a more guaranteed stream, is to ignore the sewer. Just have a vacuum hopper, close this up, and then what you could do is have another pipe that's selectable or controllable from the bottom of your liquid XP into an XP shower that goes into a sewer. So then you turn the XP shower on, and you basically create mob essence from that, because it goes into the sewer, gets converted into mob essence, and then into another drum. I have never needed to do that really, but this should be just fine. So I just want to seal this up, and that means I just have to hook it up to power, which it is. Don't think the sewer needs any. The harvester, however, should do. And let me just seal this up before it's my magnetism rings that's pulling stuff in. Now, I'm told that this does actually deal with this, but it's not picking that yet. So I'm going to keep an eye on it, and worst comes to the worst, I can just reproduce this. Ow! Reproduce this, and that will work just fine. Yeah, so we'll see on that front. That is definitely working, isn't it? Yeah, that should be. Yeah. But it isn't, so I will keep an eye on it and come back to you. Otherwise, reproduce this without the curtains. You shouldn't need the curtains for these, I don't think. They don't need darkness to grow. Okay, so we've got that running. What I would like to do is... well, I've killed the Ender Dragon, so probably want to kill the Wither as well, and that means getting Wither skeleton heads, and I do have captured Wither skeleton somewhere. There it is. It says skeleton, but Wither skeleton is just a type of skeleton. It's just a slightly different one, so it's not got its own name or anything. That is in a reusable safari net, which is 4 ender pearls and a gas tier. So yeah, I definitely want to farm those. To do that, though, I'm going to need that mob essence and liquid XP, so we'll probably come back to that next episode, and yeah, if we can do that, then I can kill the Wither on that episode as well, with this crossbow, which is amazing enough to kill bosses in 2 hits. Maybe it kills them in 1 if it's the Wither, we'll see. So I may have to use the last of that. That's annoying. Use the last of, well, the hooch is already gone. Use the last of my rocket fuel to make some more plastics for an auto spawner. And I'm going to need a grinder as well, so I may need to make more hooch. Okay, well, we'll come back to that next episode. As you can see, for now, because I don't have anything to speed up the ticks of these, I've disabled that drum system. Because I've got more than enough of these to make a crop. There's like 10 more down here or something like that. 8 more, maybe. Yeah. So I've just disabled that for the moment. There is a guaranteed way to do it, which is a Ritual of Green Grove. Yeah, that will do it, but I've not got to that part in Blood Magic yet. I was kind of hoping for another way that was Botania only, but I haven't yet found a way that speeds up ticks, which is what we need to do in Botania. So it may have to be Blood Magic. So we'll see on that front. Should be enough ender pearls to get us going anyway. And what I'm probably going to do in the background is going to make some more resonant stuff, because now I have... Oh, wow, I can't even spell that. A resonant energy bucket, that's fine. I want Enderium is the thing I was going to actually say. What I should probably do is make a few bits of that, and then make some more resonant energy frame. Resonant... What are they called? Resonant energy cell, yes. To make either one more of those, and probably a machine frame that's resonant as well, just to keep them available. Because if I need one, there's no way I want to make a break in the recording to go and make one, because it's 50 million RF. And although our existing resonant energy frame down there energy cell is full now. You see the reactor's off. It's not actually out of fuel. I just turned it off because it's a bit of a waste when this was, well, it was full. It's now used up half of it. Maybe I better turn this back on. And given the amount of mocks I'm going to need, yeah, maybe I better keep this running. I've got 18 so far, so I've not even got really enough for one. Oh, hang on, the 6 there, so that's 24. Still not enough for one of those bedrock ingots. I'm going to need 6. Why does mushrooms keep growing on lab blocks? There must be a cave underneath. And I'm not sure if I mentioned I automated this a little bit. If I didn't mention it, I'll just mention it again. Just ejector upgrades. So this is going to reprocess automatically as soon as power is provided. There isn't power at the moment because it's gone with my MFE, with my miner. And I was going to make an extra MFE, but I needed to make or store the silk touched stuff I got from the miner, which I now have. I think it's some of it's up here. This is the silk touched Thaumaturgy stuff. There's also silk touched. Where's the rest? Yes, I've got like dense diamond ore, and I've got some redstone ore there. That's ruby. That's draconium. Maybe I've used all the redstone ore. Anyway, I put it through and ground to get the shiny metal. You notice I moved this back and moved this whole room out. Similar setup but to before, except instead of having that torturous conveyor system, I now have a chest just up there with a hopper. It drops any appropriate things onto the conveyor belt, which drops to this chest, and then drops into the redstone furnace. Or there is a duct down here which pulls out redstone specifically, and what's the name of the stuff? I can never remember the name of it. That's going to annoy me. It's the stuff you use to generate shiny anyway. Shiny metal ingots. No, that's going to annoy me. It's on the tip of my tongue, and I can never remember the name of it either. But yes, to pull that stuff out. Anyway, so that's just a brief update on this room. I'm still in processing steel, so I'm not going to add another immersive engineering machine to this yet. But I will, as soon as I get that out. And wherever else should we get to this episode? I wonder if that's actually working yet. It really doesn't appear to be. For those of you who told me that MFR harvesters could deal with berry bush, well, they said all berry bushes specifically, but these are the same kind of thing, so I don't see why it would do one and not the other, because they're both the same mod, and it is facing the correct way, and it is on. It's just not harvesting them, because I'm not getting anything through these, and I should be. So I'm going to probably have to go to autonomous activators, and I'm sure the commenters on this video will tell me either why this isn't working or something along those lines. I don't see why it isn't working though. I shouldn't need sheer leaves because this isn't one of those things, and it doesn't matter that I've not got an upgrade here because this is only 4 back, and those berries bushes that are ready to harvest are only 2 back. In fact, hang on. Is this 3x3 by default? That may be why. Maybe one extension, because although these are ready, in this 3x3, there's none ready yet. Let me craft an upgrade for that. Upgrade. Radius increase of 2, radius increase of 1 is lapis. Lapis, plastic, it's always plastic, so fine. Let's do that now, shall we? I want to make sure that actual system works. I thought it was a radius 5x5, but that's the grinder. The harvester is probably 3x3, so yeah. Let's just order 3 lapis. Now we need to make some plastic, so let's get some rubber. 3 of that. A gold nugget. Times 1. And we've already got some redstone. Where's my lapis? There it is. And I just need the rubber, which I can grab from here. I should get some more overclocker upgrades for these furnaces. I shouldn't need them for too much longer. The amount of manual stuff I do these days is relatively small. But that's fine too. There we go. Let's grab you in there, and a radius increase of 1. So that shouldn't move it from 3x3 to 5x5, because radius increase, not diameter increase, I think. So let's drop this in, and hopefully that should be the end of it. Where's my glass? It's probably actually continually getting grabbed by the... oh, that's already got some. Never mind. Radius increase. Go. And that is actually working. Yep. I've just got to stop my ring of magnetism interfering with things. But no, that's fine. So everything is working. Sorry to commenters, you were right. I was wrong. And yeah, we got that going. And yes, the eagle-eyed among you may have spotted this. I actually forgot a piece. It's not actually the... let's just get rid of this for a second. It's not actually the berry bushes I want, it's the XP orbs, which I'm going to just redo this a little bit with... Let's just move the drain over by that much. And I need to... I wonder if this will spit directly into the autonomous activator. I'd hope so, but we'll see. Let's just get rid of that for a second. And that. And... Did that give me a servo back? I just want to make sure this is going to... Should work fine anyway, but just to make sure this happens. And then I'm going to want a piece of leadstone. And if this does spit into this, then that's what I want. So autonomous activator, and it's the wrong way around. That way around should be fine. And then I need to make sure that its left side is an input. And then once it goes in here, it just needs to right-click them. It's basically a fake player that's right-clicking the orbs, just like I would to gain XP. So I will see if that actually works. Let's just put this, let's put the floor back first of all. And then some glass. So what's happening if I click in here, this is what reminded me. I don't actually want the berries, I want the XP orbs. So that's sealed in, and it's already started working. So this is like liquid XP drum. What's probably going to happen is it's probably going to overpower the... how's the best way to explain this? This is probably going to be much stronger, so it probably won't drop into that all that much until this is full. I don't mind it too much because these drums aren't that big, but yeah, we'll see. I could always figure out some way of doing it. I could go for that XP shower route, but it's up to you if you want to. If you guys have got any ideas other than those two ways of doing things, feel free to let me know in the comments. It is pretty good, a good setup, and we can use it for lots of things in the future. And I must hook this up as well. So again, another short episode today. I'm keeping them short just while I'm preparing to, unfortunately, head back to work for the new year. But next episode, I will probably set up a Wither Skeleton farm. As long as I get some mob essence anyway. I'm sure you'll comment on the difference between the episodes. And then I think we should kill the Wither. Don't you? If you like this episode, feel free to thumbs up. If you disliked it, thumbs down. Otherwise, feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, or indeed contact me on Twitter or look at the harvest. The harvest is so amazing. Contact me on Twitter @GreatEster. Once again, thanks for watching.